Darkrichician!
Damn it.
Not a good hand, I guess.
Well, yeah, kind of. Can you bring up my heart for double something?
Only if you've already got two monsters on the field, one of which you normal summoned already. Okay, I'm going to activate Quick Launch. This lets me special summon a rocket monster from my deck, but it can't attack and it's destroyed at the end of the turn. And I special summon this Rocket Tracer. Then I normal summon Metal Rocket Dragon. I'll activate Rocket Tracer's effect. Once per turn during either of our turns, I can destroy a face-up card I control, and then special summon a rocket from my deck, except itself. But it locks me into summoning dark monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. I will destroy my Metal Rocket Dragon and special summon Silver Rocket Dragon. Then I'll link Rocket Tracer away and make Striker Dragon. Activate its effect upon Link Summon. I get to add Boot Sector Launch from my deck to my hand. Is that okay?
Do I have Imperm in this deck?
No, but you do have Effect Veiler.
Oh, yeah.
Although you could put Imperm in there if you want to. So I'm just going to add it. Now I'll activate my Rocket Striker's other effect, targeting a face-up monster on my field and a rocket in my graveyard. I destroy the first target and then add the second target from my deck to my hand. I choose Tracer, but then I'm going to activate Silver Rocket Dragon's effect. When it's targeted by a Link monster's effect, I get to destroy it and then look through your extra deck, and then I get to banish a card from it.
These all work in the grave, yeah?
Yeah, usually. Let's see, who don't I want to deal with?
Is it banished for good?
Yeah. Now I should get rid of Quintet really. Normally I would do that, but I want to give you a chance to use its effect. So instead, even though this is my third favourite fusion monster,
There's 5 different magicians in the thing.
yeah, I'm going to banish my Dark Paladin.
I wouldn't have bought that. I'm Paladin. Yeah, but it has to be a Dark Magician and a Bastard Blader. Who's Bastard Blader?
Oh, he's not in there, but you summon Dark Paladin off the Eye of Timaeus and use it on Dark Magician. I'm then going to activate the field spell, Boot Sector Launch. Now, all rocket monsters on the field gain 300 attack and defense points, and once per turn I can activate one of 2 effects. I can either special summon up to 2 rockets from my hand in defense mode, or special summon as many rockets from my graveyard, up to the number of monsters you control, compared to what I control. But right now I can only use the first effect. I'll special summon another Silver Rocket Dragon. Then link these off, and I'll make Delingerous Dragon. he doesn't really do much right now. But during your end phase, I can target an attack mode monster you control that didn't attack, destroy it, and then inflict damage equals that monster's original attack.
What if I attack it?
If one of your monsters doesn't attack.
1/6. You could be fucking me.
Also, if a Rokket is special summoned to my field while this is in my graveyard, I can special summon this monster from my grave, but then it gets banished when it leaves the field. Then, I'll now proceed to my end phase and activate 2 effects, Silver Rokket and Metal Rokket.
Jesus, there's so many effects in this deck.
Yeah. All of the Rockets have one common effect. If they're destroyed, I get to special summon another one with a different name from my deck. Plus they all do something if they're targeted by the effect of a link monster. They then get destroyed and have different effects. First, Silver Rokket will special Anis Rokket Dragon, and then my Metal Rokket Dragon will special summon Shell Rokket Dragon.
Damn, they've got high defences.
And even higher thanks to Boot Sector launch.
So what's he on now? Because he's not on 1/6, is he?
Oh yeah, he is on 1/6. This
Oh,
only,
is it just-
this
yeah.
only powers up rocket monsters.
God damn.
Anyway, that ends my turn. That first effect of the Dangerous hardly ever comes up though.
Man. I'm going to use Spellbook of Secrets.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's worth using. That's the spell
Always, yeah.
Spellbook of Knowledge, isn't it?
What you would normally go for is Spellbook Magician of Prophecy.
Yeah. This guy.
Yeah, and then what you generally do is normal summon him and use him to search for Spellbook of Knowledge. And then you usually use Knowledge on Blue Boy, that's his nickname, and draw 2 cards. Actually, why did he even cut? Because I use Blue Boy.
Is that his name?
Yeah, like I said, it's his nickname.
Okay, I'm going to normal summon him.
Mhm.
But before I do anything else with him, I'm going to activate double summon.
Well, technically, you need to activate his effect first.
Oh, okay. Which would be to search.
To add a spellbook spell.
That's knowledge, isn't it?
Yeah, or if you've already got knowledge in hand, then another secret.
Oh,
There you go.
and then you play that.
Yeah.
You send him to the grave.
Yeah. Well,
Saying that, shall I use double summon first then?
it's up to you.
Because if I move him, I can't use double summon.
You can play it anyway.
What, and then pull 2 out of my hand? Or just 1?
It only gives you 1 extra normal summon.
I'll do that now then.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it doesn't give you though.
I'm going to activate double summon.
Okay. Oh.
Bringing out, because you said I could. So, him.
Oh no, you need to sacrifice 2 monsters to tribute summon him.
Really?
Yeah, because he's a level 7 monster.
Oh. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to bring out chocolate.
Yeah, there we go. That's actually the best use of double summon, really. So now what you can do is use chocolates to discard the Mahard and draw 2.
So I'll activate her effect first.
Yeah, so that way if she gets attacked, then you draw 1 card. And so that way if she gets attacked you have the option of bringing Mahard back from the graveyard and force me to attack him.
Right. And then I'm going to use Spellbook of Prophecy. Right, first Spellbook of Knowledge.
Yeah.
So you play that and you can send that to the grave.
Yep. And then draw 2 cards.
I'll set that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't control her because I can't use it. Kiwi's better in your hand. I remember you said that.
Yeah, she usually is. It wouldn't be a bad idea using it to attack over my Delindrous Dragon.
What, Kiwi?
Yeah. Which I would recommend, otherwise I have the option of using Delindrous Dragon's effect at the end of your turn to destroy chocolate. Oh no, it's fine, you just discard the Kiwi and boost your Magician Girls up.
We'll put her in the grave, you mean?
Yeah.
How?
You just send her from your hand to the grave.
What, no? I can do it anyway without any cards?
Yeah, you can do it at any time.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Now all of your Magician Girls will gain 300 attack points for each one of the different name that's on your field or in the graveyard. Since there's 2, she'll now go up to 2200.
Damn, didn't know that. Oh, I also have Monster Reborn as well.
Oh god, yeah, you can use that to bring back Mahard as well, which would be really bad for me.
I am going to do it. I was thinking about it. I was looking at your grave first.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, let's go again. Monster Reborn.
Mm-hmm.
I can take forever with this, isn't it? I'm going to bring out Mahard now.
Yeah, that's actually lethal against me, because all of my monsters are dark. Well, apart from a couple in my extra deck. Yeah, that's a big problem for me.
Yeah, because I can also special summon a Dark Magician from my hand if it
Yeah.
gets destroyed. And I've also got something else which you're not going to like, but I've got to have Magician Girl on the field. You know what it is, because you know you're Magician.
Yeah, I think I know what card it is.
Dark Burning Attack.
Yeah, you specifically need Dark Magician Girl for that.
But I'm going to keep it in my hand.
Okay.
I'll tell you what that one is, only because I don't know really when to use it, but it's Magician's Circle. And I know that if I've got Dark Magician...
Oh yeah, that will work when a spellcaster attacks.
So when I go to attack...
Yeah, but since you just set it, you have to wait a turn.
I know, I can't use it yet.
Yeah, but not that it matters, since you can potentially do big damage to me anyway.
So, I'm not doing it now. I'm not going to link anything. Well,
No, it's not really worth it.
my card's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Well, I shall go with first. Chocolate.
Yeah, what I will say is chocolate can't run over either of these.
But you can.
Oh yeah, my heart can definitely.
Chocolate's going to attack this one.
Yeah, and I take 600.
And then Mohard will take one of your downs. Are they both the same?
This one's on 25 defence, that one's on 23. It doesn't matter, it can run over any of them.
Might be my turn then, won't it?
Yep.
Okay.
During the end phase, I'm going to use the effect of Anis Rokket Dragon to special a rocket with a different name. I choose Magna Rocket Dragon. And then, because I special summon the Rocket, I'll use the Dangerous Dragon's effects to special summon itself back. Right, now I've got a couple of ways of dealing with my hard.
He's a bit of a shit then.
I'm going to normal summon another Magna Rocket Dragon. Now I'm going to bring out one of the boss monsters of this deck. I'll treat the Dangerous Dragon as two materials to link it with this Magna Rocket and Shell Rocket. To link summon Borrowload Dragon.
And you put him in front of my heart. For goodness sake. I'm joking.
Right. First of all, actually, even though you've got this in your Karibo deck, I'll just run over his effects again. So, he cannot be targeted by monster effects, and once per turn, during either player's turn, I can target a face-up monster on the field and make it lose 500 attack and defense points, and nothing can be activated in response to this effect. Also,
Not even effect Veiler.
no, well, Veiler won't work anyway because that's a monster effect that targets. And also, at the start of the damage step, if this card attacked a monster, I get to take control of it and put it in a zone that it points to. But then at the end of the next turn, that monster goes to the graveyard. Before I get to any of that, I'm going to use Borrowload Dragon's effect, targeting my Magna Rocket Dragon to make it lose 500. This will trigger Magna Rocket Dragon's effect. It gets destroyed, and then I get to send one monster on the field to the graveyard. I choose Chocolate Magician Girl.
Whatever.
Because if I attack it, that's bad for me. Then I'm going to go to battle phase and attack my hard.
And he's higher, isn't he?
Then start of the damage step, I will take control of my hard. And since we're still in the battle phase, I'll attack directly with him. You can use your face down if you wish.
Oh yeah, because he's a spellcaster.
He certainly is.
Yeah, take that, you shit. I was thinking about that.
So yeah, now you can special summon a spellcaster with 2,000 or less attack points in attack mode.
In the deck?
From the deck, yeah. I don't have any spellcasters in this deck. They're all dragons.
2,000 defense?
2,000 or less attack points. I would not recommend Dark Magician Girl.
No, she'll probably run it over.
It's not just that. Because Dark Magician Girl's a dark monster, my heart's attack points will be doubled.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I would recommend any of the low-level Magician Girls, depending on what's in your hand. Or alternatively, you could special summon Mana.
Or Berry.
Yeah, could do Berry, but she's better off as a normal summoned monster.
Yeah. I love Mana.
Okay.
I'm putting it there.
I mean, I don't think the positioning really matters. I only put Borrowload there because I wanted to. Doesn't really matter where he is.
So if I attack with a Spellcaster, I can use this as well on my battle phase.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whose spellcaster attacks, you'll still get to activate it.
So I attack first, and then on the attack I activate that.
Yeah.
Oh. that goes to the graveyard.
Yeah.
How
Alright.
many do you need for quintet? 1, 2.
It needs 5 spellcasters, but like I said, it gets its bonus effect if you use spellcasters with different names.
There's 3 in there. There
Right.
should be 4.
Right, this will cause a battle replay, so I will attack Mana. And now her effect upon destruction will trigger and let you special summon a Dark Magician Girl from anywhere. There we are. Oh, there was something else I could have done. Oh well. That's fine. Okay, I'll enter the end phase. The effect of Magna Rocket Dragon. And I will special summon Auto Rocket Dragon.
I was just thinking, would Dark Burning Attack work? Not now, but on him. I don't think it will.
Oh yeah, it will. It doesn't target, and it's a spell. Yeah, it's your go now.
What could be used with Tobias? What's funny?
Yes.
You farted.
It was a silent trumpet. That just sounded like you shat yourself.
I can't bring the Dark Magicians out.
Yeah, you can.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
You
could do something cruel. I can use Dark Burning Attack first to destroy all monsters and then use Eye of Tobias.
Yeah, go for it.
Which I'm going to do, sorry.
In that case, I'm going to chain Borrowed Dragon's effect to target Dark Magician Girl and make her lose 500 attack and defense points permanently.
Okay.
Right. And now you get my heart's effect to special summon Dark Magician.
Oh, a good chain, isn't it? Because he's been destroyed.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go. He's your friend. No banishing him.
I don't think I have a means of banishing him anyway. And even if I did, I wouldn't anyway.
I've got Twin Twisters as well, but I want you to have more cards down. So I can get rid of that as well. There we are. Ow! Okay.
So if you do have the Eye of Tobias, you now have a wide variety of options.
Yeah. You've got no monsters. Let's use Eye of Tobias, because I need to learn anyway. Who am I going to fuse it with, though?
Well, if you go with Dark Magician Girl, your options are Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, and the Dark Magicians. And if you use it on Dark Magician, you just use it on all the other you can bring out all the other fusions, apart from Quintet. Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
Why apart from Quintet? Oh, because of the 5, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not a Dark Magician fusion. I mean, it may look like it belongs in the archetype, but...
Master of Chaos.
yeah, that's also an option.
3k hit. Depends what would be good effects against his old death.
I kind of took away the best option, which was Dark Paladin, because he gains 500 attack points for every dragon on the field and in both graveyards, which is bad for me because this is a dragon deck.
You can target one Knight of Darkness to the graveyard special summon it. banish all monsters your opponent control if you don't have any.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm just reading them.
It's okay.
Amnet Dragon wouldn't be too bad. I could banish some spells. Gaining attacks.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go with Amnet Dragon.
Okay.
I don't know. If it was you, what would you do?
Well, like I said, I'd normally go for Dark Paladin, but since he's out of play, it's tricky.
I'm going to give Amnet Dragon a go. Because
Okay.
he can be boosted anyway.
Yeah, by all means.
That would be Dark Magician.
Yeah.
Okay, so fuse him away.
Mhm.
That goes. Amnet Dragon. There you go.
Okay. Now you can use his effect to banish any number of spells in either graveyard and permanently gain 100 attack points for each one.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you got any spells in there? I don't think you
I'm
have.
pretty sure there is at least one in there.
Alright, banish one.
Or is that my only spell?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it is as well.
but I don't think I can bring any of my spells back out of here anyway, so.
Yeah, honestly, it's generally just better to banish them all.
Yep, I'm banishing them all. I've got loads.
Oh, that's fine.
You were shit.
So you gain 700 attack.
So that's now
3-6. Oh, and Dark Magician Girl is boosted a little bit by Dark Magician, so she goes up to 1800.
she's 2000.
Yeah, but I weakened it with Borrowed Dragon earlier.
Oh yeah, you did permanently, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm gonna go to battle phase and attack you with Amnet Dragon and Dark Magician Girl.
Yeah.
I bet that hurt, didn't it?
Very much so.
And that's my end phase. And
The
drew
end
then. I'm going mad.
phase. I'll use Auto Rocket's effect. I'll special summon Metal Rocket Dragon.
I've got fart brewing. Not yet. It's not ready yet. Is that only work once per turn, that effect? It probably does, isn't it? It's not
Banishing spells.
not per.
That only works upon its fusion summon.
Yeah. So it's back to 2-9 now.
No, it keeps the boost forever.
Oh, damn.
I'll use the effect of Boot Sector Launch to res one rocket from my graveyard. Rocket Tracer. Then I'll activate Quick Launch to special a rocket from my deck. Then
Banish one and you get one.
Then I'll chain Tracer's effect, destroying Quick Launch to special a rocket from my deck. I'll special summon Magna Rocket Dragon off it. And quick launch will bring out also Rocket Dragon.
I've got a small deck. And I didn't say dip.
Then I'll activate Bottle Regenerator, which lets me target a rocket in my graveyard and special summon it. I choose another metal rocket. So now as I bring out my ultimate boss monster,
Great.
I link away all 5 of my monsters and link summon Borrel End Dragon.
Is that a linking deck or something?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the main idea of it. So, here's the effects of Borrel End Dragon. It can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, and neither of us can target it with monster effects. It can also attack all of your monsters once each. And also, once per turn during either player's turn, I can target an effect monster on the field and a rocket in my graveyard. That monster has its effects permanently negated, and then I special summon that rocket from my graveyard. And nothing can be activated in response to this effect. I'm then going to activate Borrel End Dragon's effect, targeting Amulet Dragon and Anis Rocket Dragon. I negate Amulet Dragon's effects, putting it back to 2/9, and special summon Anis Rocket Dragon.
You need the effect value then. It won't work though, will it?
Because again, that's a monster effect that targets. Battle phase. My first attack target will be TheDarkRichiciansgirl.
If she gets destroyed, what happens? Nothing.
Nothing happens if she's destroyed. And I inflict 1700 points of damage.
One, two. I've got 7 now. I could have Quintet.
And then I'm going to attack your Amulet Dragon.
I can just target one spellcaster monster in your graveyard, special summon that target.
Yeah, but choose wisely, because whatever you bring back, Borrel End can attack that as well.
I'll bring back chocolate if it on there.
Yeah, that's actually a good option.
I wouldn't
Or
choose
my
it.
hard.
My hard will get destroyed again. Hang
No,
on.
it won't. I can't run the hard over.
Oh, is it? Not
Yeah.
on my monster? Oh, okay.
It's because Borrel End is a dark monster, and if it battles my hard, his attack points will be doubled.
What was my hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright then. The chocolate was another idea, because if you attack chocolate, she can bring back, she can...
Yeah, you can bring back any of your spellcasters, then I'd be forced to attack it, and then Borrel End would permanently lose half its points. So yeah, I'm just going to end my turn there.
Oh man, I don't know what to do. My hard can run him over though. Or can he? Wait, what's that say? Oh, he's used attack points down.
We can, except I've also just realised I can use Borrel End's other effect to get around it. I guess it depends what you do though.
Decode Talker I could probably bring up. You contribute 1 monster on this card points to negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card.
But if I target one of your cards with a card effect...
Which he does have it. I don't know.
But the downside is nothing can be activated in response to Ball End's effect.
I do have Apple in my hand. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's tricky. Especially since I can negate my heart's effect at any time I want.
Yeah. Yeah, it is hard, isn't it? So you could just stop Decode Talker.
I could if I wanted to.
It's just normal Apple anyway. Because even if you attacked her, I can still use something.
Yeah.
Nightmare Phoenix.
Not even Unicorn would do it.
No, Phoenix definitely wouldn't. Daybreaker. It's really annoying because I'm gonna what's he on?
3,500 attack.
I still could run over the other one though.
Oh, you could. You could try.
You're a dick. I'm not gonna bother linking, there's probably no point.
No,
I couldn't even get Decode out anyway, I need 3. I'd have to get Nightmare Phoenix out and then link it. Is that right? Yeah.
Well, you can. Don't have to.
I might switch him to defence at the end.
Yeah, I'd recommend that.
But I am going to run... what's he on?
His base attack is 22, but boot sector boosts it to 25.
I'm probably not going to bother attacking. You're not helping. I know, it's hard. Okay, I'm going to end, but I'm going to switch him to defence.
Okay.
Not Apple.
Okay.
I'm not letting you have your moment.
Well, what I will do though is activate Boil End's effect, targeting your Apple Magician Girl and my Rokket Tracer, negating Apple's effects, letting one off, and bringing back my Rokket Tracer. And then draw. I'll activate Squid Draw. This lets me target a rocket, destroy it, and draw 2 cards, but I'll chain. I'll target my Anis Rocket Dragon, then chain Tracer's effects to destroy Squib Draw, and special a rocket from my deck. So I choose Silver.
You've got such a tiny deck.
Yeah, I do go through a lot of cards rather quickly.
Mm.
That could be fun.
He needs to go.
Yeah, he does. Now that it's a new turn, I'll activate Boral End's effect, targeting Mahard, and Silver Rocket, negate Mahard's effects, and bring back Silver. Now to bring out another of my Link 4s. I'll link all these away, and link summon Boral Sword Dragon. He can't be destroyed by battle, and if it battles attacks a monster, I can cut its attack points in half and gain what it lost until the end of the turn, I think. Yeah. And also I can once per turn change an attack position monster to defense mode, and nothing can be activated in response to that effect either. And I'm going to equip Boral Sword with this. Dragon Nails. It gives a dark monster 600 attack points, and it can't be destroyed by opponent's card effects.
Can with Twin Twisters.
Oh yeah, this can be destroyed. Yeah.
So can that.
It does do something if the equipped monster is destroyed by battle, but since Boral Sword can't be destroyed by battle anyway, it doesn't really matter. Battle phase. Boral End Dragon attacks Apple Magician Girl.
You've negated her effect, haven't you?
Yeah, but you can still use her other effect in the graveyard.
What was that one?
If it's destroyed, you can target up to 3 other Magician Girls in your graveyard and add them to your hand.
What, any of them?
Yeah. So in this case, it would be
Chocolate.
Chocolate, Kiwi, and Dark Magician Girl. I don't think any others went to your grave.
Dark Magician did.
Dark Magician Girl did.
So did Dark Magician.
No, that only brings
Oh,
back
girls.
Magician Girls.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's 2,200 points of damage.
Damn! I've got to get rid of that thing. I'm probably gained now.
We'll see. Boral End will then attack Mahard. And his effect can still trigger.
That's just on one Dark Magician from your hand, deck or graveyard. Again, you choose wisely. I know.
Yeah, it has to bring back Dark Magician himself.
Shall I bring him out in defence?
I would recommend it, yeah. And since it counts as another monster on the field, Boral End will attack him as well.
Seriously? Yeah, defence protects you a bit though, doesn't it? I've got to get rid of that thing.
And then Boral Sword attacks for game.
Yeah, that's fine. What could I have done though? Really, get round in, not much. With those two, with Apple and Mahard, I mean. I can't obviously Xyz, I know, because you need four of them. Utopia probably would have been able to deal with it.
I The only thing I could think of is Storming Mirror Force.
Oh yeah.
But fucking hell, this one game took 45 minutes, by the way.
That's not my fault.
Right, shall we go for a second game? Or?
Yeah, but I don't like that deck. It's fine. Oh god, this is going to be a problem. I've got to mix up all these.
Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Richician YouTube channel.